So this video is absolutely hilarious. Now, as you guys know, this MyPillow guy, Mike Lindell, he's a complete lunatic, essentially. Complete Trump lunatic. And if you guys know NewsMax and the other networks, the Trump TV networks basically own, they were basically spewing these lies about Dominion voting systems, insane lies, saying it was funded by Hugo Chavez and all this kind of crazy shit. But basically, Dominion had filed lawsuits against them for defamation, rightfully so. And so what they had to do is they had to backtrack their claims because they were going to be liable for a lot of money, and legal fees are also extremely expensive. And so what you're going to see here is this MyPillow guy comes on. He's basically repeating the election fraud conspiracy lies. And the NewsMax host has to basically be like, no, it's not true, because otherwise, he's going to get sued. He literally has a written statement that, that the Dominion voting systems gave him. So this is hilarious. This is so funny.
So what happened? What happened with your Twitter account and the company page?
Well, first mine was taken down because we have all the election fraud with these Dominion machines. We have 100% proof. And then when they took it down about 3 weeks ago, and then I put it back up, my personal, it was a
Mike, thank you very much. Mike, you're talking about machines that we at NewsMax have not been able to verify any of those kinds of allegations. We just want to let people know that there's nothing substantive that we've seen. And let me read you something there. While there were some clear evidence of some cases of vote fraud and election irregularities, the election results in every state were certified, and NewsMax accepts the results as legal and final. The courts have also supported that view. So we wanted to talk to you about canceling culture, if you will. We don't want to relitigate the allegations that you're making, Mike, because we understand where you are. So let me ask you this. Do you think that this should be temporary? Because it appears to be permanent. Could you make an argument that it is temporary?
What?
Could you make an argument that this could be a temporary banning rather than permanent?
No, I want it to be a permanent because you know what? They did this because I'm revealing all the evidence on Friday of all the election fraud with these machines. So I'm sorry if you think it's not
Mike,
real.
Can I ask our producers, can we get out of here, please? I don't want to have to keep going over this.
Actually,
we at NewsMax have not been able to verify any of those allegations that you're...
Mike, hold on a second. Everybody hold on a second. Mike, hold on 1 second. Let's talk a little bit about just what is happening overall in terms of censorship of...
Trying to cancel out my company and myself in this country. It's cancel culture.
Yeah, so what you just saw there was absolutely insane. I mean, it's hilarious how this MyPillow guy is absolutely insane. So he just keeps talking nonstop. He just keeps going, even as nobody can really hear what he's saying, and the host is like, hey man, we can't, this is not true. We can't say this. And he has that written quote that Dominion gave him, basically to read out to kind of clear their name from any potential lawsuits or potential litigation. And so it's going to make it really awkward for NewsMax, because once you start sort of preventing your guests from saying that, what is your role anymore? You know what I mean? Like, if you're NewsMax, what can you really do if you're not going to have on these loonies who are lying about election fraud and stuff like that? Who are you going to bring on to speak? Almost anybody you bring on is going to believe that. They're going to say that. And if you don't bring those people on, nobody's going to come on your show. Sorry, but that's your entire business model. So I don't see how NewsMax is even going to survive, because every single one of their guests and people who would go on NewsMax or own, they're going to be people exactly like this MyPillow guy who are spewing crazy conspiracy theories about the election, right? So what exactly is your business model at this point? Who's going to come on your show? What are you even saying on your show anymore? There's no really business model there. Fox News will take whatever standard conservative garbage that, they're going to say. Your whole business model is supposed to be the Trumpian sort of side of it. If you can't even do that, I don't really know, you're going to go under, because nobody's going to watch your show. Nobody's going to be interested. But it was pretty hilarious that the guy the host literally just straight up walked off. Possibly even more hilarious is think about how long it's been, right? We went through this lengthy court battle reviewing all the supposed evidence of election fraud. It never came up, no real election fraud evidence. And this guy's saying, oh, Twitter banned me because I'm going to be reviewing the evidence this Friday on the election fraud. Like, holy shoot. How long does it take you to review the evidence? Give us the damn evidence. It's been months now. How long is it going to take you, man? Seriously, you're going to review it this Friday? Wow, and that's why Twitter banned you? Total bogus, man. Just complete insanity watching this stuff. This guy's one of the craziest kooks I've actually seen. But it's so awkward to watch this. The guy literally gets out of his chair. I thought they would have just, cut the feed of the other guy, been like, oh, we had to let him go or whatever. But instead, the host walks out of his chair and he leaves. This is one of the most awkward exchanges I've seen in a while on cable news. Well, are they cable news? I don't even know where NewsMax airs, actually, now that I think about it. But, they follow the same... they follow the same structure. They have the little, banner down there with the stuff, and then they have the little hosts and whatnot. So they follow the same, sort of method and things of that nature. But, man, this is absolutely insane.